Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hub Podcast featuring myself, Josh, David, Barney, Aaron, and today's guest, another Jack Thomas.
The better Jack.
Arguably the better Jack. Yeah.
Barney, are you actually on Twitch?
Yeah.
Because I just went on your account and we're not there.
Oh yeah, it is. Check now.
No.
Imagine if it just erased us.
No, it's
No,
alright.
imagine.
Imagine.
Look.
You're fully not here anymore. You're not.
Oh,
you're not.
it's name changed to Hub Podcast. That's why.
Oh, right, you finally didn't change it. Hey.
That's probably fucking why then.
Hey.
The world.
We've had some real issues so far with the fucking stream, haven't we?
We fucking really have, boys. It's not been good.
It's the most professional stream.
Exactly. However, our new guest, Jack Thomas, who I've known mainly from school and playing a lot of PlayStation with. Firstly, how are you, mate? How are you?
I am very good, Josh. Thank you for asking. How is everyone else?
Hey,
Good.
decent. Huh? Yeah.
Good, he's a
Just
professional.
want to point out that I think our previous podcasts have been age restricted, so all
Wait,
giving
oh,
it.
We're
Wait.
going for gold.
On YouTube.
I'd be slightly worried if they weren't.
On YouTube.
For that.
On Twitch for definite.
Oh no, my old Twitch is set as age restricted. That's why.
Oh, fair enough.
Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah, that's a great choice.
Almost all Twitches are set as age restricted, unless you're
fair
49.
enough.
To be fair, with some of the topics that we do talk about is some of it
Bit spicy.
it's spicy, yeah, definitely. So yeah, we are back a little bit later than usual because we were gonna stream on the Thursday, but Aaron got his new PC. Which, firstly, how is it?
It is fucking beautiful.
What we running games at now then?
Oh, it's well, I know we maxing out a CS:GO and it's like 300 FPS.
Yeah.
So yeah, no.
Is it just me, or did Aaron have a minor erection?
Oh, I've
As
got
he-
not even.
as he
a
had
minor.
the-
Say mine.
Just with-
Not even a
Just,
minor.
just with the thought of the FPS count.
I am
Empire
full.
State going up in that. isn't it?
Full. My balls are like the Death Star right now.
Like
Yeah, beautiful.
before he even said anything, he was like, "Oh."
Yeah, man, I'm currently just stroking the old semi as we speak.
Not on
But
stream, mate. We don't want to get.
oh yeah, a Monka S moment. That was a fake. That was a fake Twitch. That was a meme. That was a joke.
Don't worry, Twitch. He's not actually masturbating.
Nah. My hand. I'm a good
Hey,
Christian boy.
He's
I
just
don't do
he's
that.
just rubbing
His,
it.
his arsehole is only primed to one person, and that is Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm sure you're allowed to say that if you're not actually doing it, because Swagger did smack his cock on his table on the street.
That's swagger though, isn't it? Bless him. No face, no case.
Exactly. You can't stop him in the street and be like, "Oh my God, it's Swagger's," because you don't know it's him.
I don't even know what fucking. What's your brother's helmet?
Well, yeah.
Can't wait for him to actually take that helmet off at one point. Let all that gamer
I
sweat
reckon
range.
I reckon he'll just never take it off, and he'll just keep it on for the rest of his life.
See, and then
It's just
see, because then if
super glued to his head.
What if it's not a helmet? You
What
ever
if it's
thought about
like-
that?
What if it's his actual head?
What if it's just deformed and he's got an head that looks like an helmet?
And that's
Oh,
pretty.
man.
It's pretty neat. Not in your nan. I know. We're 3 days late because Aaron on his new PC was too busy playing Rust.
Too
Got very
busy playing Rust.
excited, bless him.
Too
Yeah.
busy going deep on Rust. Sorry for any minor inconveniences that might have entailed, but
Yeah,
Sadly.
we're here. We're here, aren't we?
We're here,
We're still
aren't we?
here. We've not been taken off of Twitch.
yeah.
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 He said this is the last part.
Yeah.
Last week.
But do you
Maybe
know
tell
who
us like
This is the final bit of the trilogy.
lads, do you know who is taking off Twitch now?
Alinity.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That's a Monka S
Shit.
moment right there.
She-
I
that's
heard
a
about that
fucking-
earlier.
That's a pog moment right there.
And
man.
have you seen the clip? It is so
No.
funny. She didn't mean to do it at all. Just search
Oh
up
yeah,
on
I've
Reddit.
yeah.
Reddit.
Search up
Oh.
on Reddit.
Well, I'll fucking search that up on Reddit. You know what I mean? Oh, but fucking
It's pretty for all the things that she's done in the past. Now she gets banned
in it.
for something that she's like not didn't even mean to do. Like I find that quite funny.
Imagine explaining to the supervisors at Twitch that, sorry, I accidentally slipped my nipple out of my bra.
You know, those things do kind of happen though.
Yeah, they
In
do. They do
massive
happen.
quotation marks.
Depends what you wear, though, doesn't it?
slipped. I swear.
Unbelievable.
Swear, it just
Holy
slipped. I
shit.
swear.
What?
No, I've just watched a very
Oh, you
violent
just watched
video.
it.
No, not that. I've just watched a very violent video on Twitter because I was scrolling through Twitter and I was wondering why Smethwick.
Smethwick Birmingham.
I was wondering why Smethwick Birmingham was trending on Twitter, and it's just a video of some guy getting stabbed.
Oh, sound.
Yeah.
Just watched that lineage clip, and now she's a fucking retard. Now,
Innit?
how did she think that was gonna go anything but bad?
Because she's a fucking spaz.
I gotta say though,
She's
they're kind of nicely formed. It's a nicely formed nipple.
She is
It's
fit.
She's
pretty
not
decent.
got dinner. She's not got
It's-
dinner plates up in this
Yeah,
bitch. You know?
it's nice. It's you can suck on it. It's
Very
just
tender.
perfect.
You know,
Yeah,
it's very
exactly.
tender.
Very tender.
You know, you can suck the meat off it. You know,
Exactly. It's made for it.
you can't quite eat your dinner off it though, which is a loss in points for me.
Yeah.
Can't eat me chicken tikka masala off her nipple.
I
Bless
can't
her.
eat my Sunday roast off it. I'm not interested.
Can't eat me lambooner off it. So
I never got my lamboon over there.
Oh yeah, I'm Russ.
Oh yeah.
And you're on rust. Well on the way.
Yo, fat plug by Jack Asoid.
Mhm.
Alright,
Ooh.
I'll start it off.
Which
Okay.
which
Jack T,
brings us.
what was the thing we was on about with you?
Oh yeah.
About Disney.
Oh yeah. The Disney. Yeah.
the Disney question.
Oh yes, the Disney
Oh.
question.
Our
Right.
favourite.
I've been putting a lot of thought towards this all week, with all the spare time I've got. And the conclusion that I came to would probably be the most painful Disney characters to shove up your arse would probably. Why are you laughing? Would probably
That's a serious
be.
question.
Serious, man. Come on.
So,
It'd probably have to be a tie between Mufasa and Simba. Do you know when he's fully grown?
like,
I still
God.
say the Buzz Lightyear ones and Arden.
To be
'cause
fair, I would say it's not the size of Mufasa.
I gotta
Oh,
say,
imagine trying to shove Al from Al's Toy Barn up there.
Oh man, no. I'm thinking of Rex, because of the long tail. Sharp, like that'd be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but
Pleasant.
Well, that's
Imagine.
Slinky.
You have to use his
imagine
head.
trying to shove an entire lion up your ass, claws and all.
yeah, but I mean, if we're
Al-
talking about Pixar and Disney films as well, the Good Dinosaur exists. That is a literal.
True.
What-
I forgot that movie even existed.
Yeah.
Entire
A
fucking
young-
What
dinosaur.
about Disney
Apatosaurus.
planes? The Cars spin-off thing. That'd be an
Oh
Arden,
my
wouldn't it?
god.
dear.
That's the rate range on that.
Yeah, but imagine showing Wally from West.
I don't know. I reckon there's some tapped individuals that are able to do that.
What's the bird from Up called?
Oh.
Do you know that
Kevin.
massive
Yeah.
bird?
Kevin.
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 Yeah.
He'd be fucking right hard to shove up your ass.
Him, like, messing up. Horrible.
Any other people watched that movie? What's it called? Not watched that movie. Played that fucking Wally game.
no.
What for the?
Like on the DS.
Oh, the DS.
It was like a platformer. It was just called Wally, right? Imagine shoving Wally in his
Lads,
cubular form up your ass.
No, you answered the Fat Mermaid.
you know what would be really bad?
Fucking Ursula.
You know what'd be really bad? You ever
What?
seen Treasure Planet?
Treasure Planet.
The bad
Treasure
guy. I'll show it on the stream.
Put it on podcast. I want to see this.
Let me check if it's working. Yeah, it's working. This guy.
What? Long John Silver?
No.
Oh my
crab
fucking
guy.
god! He's a thick boy. He's a thick boy.
Oh,
The thickest of boys.
He's a thick boy.
He's
Jesus.
deadly. Him.
Robot arm and everything. Just all going up there. Hello. But yeah, anyway, speaking of it's funny we should speak of Disney characters and show them what your arse, because what I like to do on a weekend is I like to sit down, I like to find out my Buzz Lightyear toy that I used to have when I was a little kid, and I attempt to get that up my arse, but just to take a little edge off the pain.
Aaron, how do you get it up there? Like, what do you use?
Air restriction to infinity and beyond, and then it begins.
Well, first thing I put his little helmet up, his little visor that he's got. So yeah.
Cleavage.
Protection.
For ease of clean as well.
Yeah.
And then you spit on him a little bit, get him a bit lubed up, and you put his arms down to your side. But before I do anything else, I had to go into the kitchen and make myself a nice big glass of our new sponsor, Rogue Energy.
Gotta get the job done.
Link is in the description, about section.
Do you use any kind of discount code?
I do indeed, sir. It is code hub in all capital letters.
Ooh.
And how much do you get off?
It is 10% off your order.
God damn, I'll have to buy some. That sounds really good for some really cool guys.
Yeah.
They're doing really cool
G Fuel
podcasts.
contains lead and it could kill you, but Rogue Energy doesn't.
Well, yeah.
Let's see on the safe side. I'll do that then.
Rogue Energy is
Sorry.
like drinking a coffee, but it's tasty.
Mm.
Sorry
Coffee
to interrupt,
Mm.
but for people who are dyslexic or just stupid, that is HUB.
Yeah, HUB in
Yeah.
capital letters.
All caps.
We know it's a tricky one, so.
It could be a bit of a tricky one, so you gotta watch out for that.
I mean, what Beetlejuice watches this podcast and he wants to.
Who?
Exactly.
We deserve some-
Beetlejuice.
He also deserves some Rogue Energy.
Exactly. If Beetlejuice
Everyone-
watches this podcast, we all know he can't spell.
What if Connor Shaw was
Get
watching this
someone that's
podcast?
sizzling through your teeth.
What
We
if Connor Shaw, Jack
What if-
Thomas's old neighbour, was watching
My
this
ex
podcast?
neighbour.
neighbour.
His ex.
Jack Buckett's ex.
It is really
My
over now.
Your ex.
Jack's fucking ex.
I'm still not over it.
I know.
Moving away.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
I mean, yeah. I
I
mean,
mean-
to be fair, he is.
Oh shit,
he is
Rogue
barely-
Energy
yeah.
is actually in the chat.
No,
Rogue
God
Energy's in the
damn.
chat, boys. Shout out to Rogue for giving us that sponsor.
Shout out Rogue Energy.
Oh, they're not even in the chat. I read that wrong. I'm
Oh,
just
wow.
retard. Just
wow,
Oh
this
my
is-
god.
I just
Scrolling-
clicked.
I'm
I got
scrolling
a bit
through
fanboy
Twitter.
then. What you
I
doing?
got a bit excited then. I was like, yo, shit, poggers?
Yeah.
No, it turns out I just
Code
can't read.
HUB.
In
Code
due
hub.
time, they will.
10% off of your Rogue Energy purchase. And they are bringing out a new flavour, which I got an email about.
Oh yeah.
And you can vote for a new flavour.
Oh, that's tasty.
Yeah. I'll have to bring it up.
Quite
But I remember
literally.
one of them.
Well, I ordered some Rogue Energy, lovely
Yeah.
Rogue Energy,
I
peach
recall
iced
being,
tea.
yeah, they've got strawberry lemonade extreme,
Extreme.
and has fruit punch been a thing? Is fruit punch already a flavour? Because it is now. You can get Rogue Hydration Fruit Punch, 40 servings, 30 quid, cheaper than G Fuel. It's cheaper than G Fuel, and it's more bang for your buck.
Oh yeah,
So go get it. Well,
it is a definite a good thingy.
yeah. But anyway,
£10.50 for a starter kit, which you get
Yeah.
a shaker and 6 packs of a flavour.
you
You know,
can't go wrong, can you?
can't go wrong. A lot
You
cheaper
can't
than
go wrong.
fucking
No.
that nasty lead-filled
But
thingy.
since I'm kind of glad we postponed this podcast because a lot of shit's happened
Oh yeah.
over the last
yeah.
week and a half. A lot of shit, a lot of drama, a lot of
Oh, what's happened?
stories that have unfolded over the past.
See, I'm not even sure about
Last
this one.
week.
So
You probably will be if you
Oh,
know
you
what I'm talking
definitely will
about.
know what I know what he's on about.
Katarina and the Seven Dwarfs, my
Oh,
friends.
God. It's
My
probably like 20 right
goodness,
now.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
the
it would have gone
mighty,
up probably.
how the mighty have fallen. Fitz, Jesus Christ, what have you done, my friend?
Oh, man.
So, how many fucking boyfriends did you have? Was it confirmed 8 or?
I don't know how
Probably
many it was
about
confirmed.
40 by the time that we're
I don't know.
recording this.
I don't know how many.
Apparently,
I don't know.
This is the only ones
it's
we've heard of.
It's 7 people related to Twitch, while the others are nothing to do with Twitch. So she
There
could
were
have votes.
others.
That's
Apparently,
more
yeah.
believable because the fact that they were all
damn.
public figures kind of like sketched me out a bit. I was like, why are they all like? Why don't they know about each other? But they're all like behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like they're all like
That's
on
it.
YouTube, Twitch.
If
You know.
this has been going on for the drama itself unfolded about a week ago when Carson put on Reddit. Carson put on
Probably,
Reddit.
I'd say about 2 weeks, if not longer. It started a while ago. Put it that way.
Yeah, it started after our podcast because we would have spoke about it.
Mm.
We would have spoke about it on that podcast.
I'm trying to just get some fact check right now. I'm just
Yeah.
sitting here.
But Carson, my boy, I mean, he has returned.
He
If you-
apologized, which was a bit.
Why did he apologize? I don't know about this.
I don't know. He apologized on his Twitter for some reason.
Oh
I think
wait,
he
was it saying for bringing it out?
I think he
Yeah.
apologized
Bringing it
for,
out,
for
but-
making it a public matter rather than a private matter.
He's
But
a
he's
trouble
back.
guy.
He's back. He's got a new video out, and it's
I'm back, I guess, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah. I guess I'm back. And it's
I'd
just-
I'd hate. Like, I know that he struggles with a lot, but even me in that situation, that'd be rough, man. I'd not cope with that.
It's definitely
Hard.
rough. Yeah, it's
It's probably one of the worst things someone can do.
cheated
man.
on.
Yeah,
You know,
it's rough.
especially Carson. Like he's such a nice guy.
And it's such a
Like,
gentle
he's
guy.
such a
Gentle
Yeah,
giant.
yeah.
gentle giant.
And she brings up
Um,
the whole mental illness thing when his
Oh
was
god.
I mean,
Yeah.
like,
depersonalization, whatever.
yeah,
what?
like Fitz, he like owned up to it, and he was like, "Oh, I fucked up," like straight up.
Yeah,
I fucked up, and
I
I
still don't like
you
him.
know.
though.
After that, no,
What
I've
was
lost-
his like actual reason though for doing it?
But
I can't remember, but
I don't think he has a reason. I think he just he went wrong.
He spilled that
massively.
pussy and went mental.
Yeah.
He put the pussy on a pedestal, and you should not do that.
Exactly.
In the words of Keemstar,
Oh, if you
Yeah.
do Carson,
don't put the pussy on the pedestal.
He'd batter him. I'd enjoy seeing that.
No, I'd love Carson just to beat the
Yeah.
fuck out of
So
it.
So
Yeah.
there wasn't actually a reason to why he did it.
Fairs.
No.
He was
Is that
just
cute?
he just said he messed up, he fucked up.
Yeah.
And
You
that was
don't
it.
say.
Yeah,
No.
no shit, mate.
You didn't need a video to explain
But
it.
yeah.
Or was it a video? I don't know.
Since then, we've had a lot of videos made, a lot of memes.
Mm.
Since then, Too Mad has jumped
Too
on
Mad
the
has done
jumped on the
amazing
train
videos.
with his,
He's so
um,
good.
with his girlfriend tier list. Is it?
Oh yeah.
It was he
girlfriend-
did a
boyfriend
girlfriend
tier
tier
list.
list, and then he like made this funny video, completely, like Earth's apology video, talking about depersonalization. He made a
Yeah.
meme video of that and DM'd it.
I fucking love Too Mad. He's such a
Yeah.
mad lad.
Such a legend.
Speaking of girlfriends and all that shit, when are we getting famous so I can get myself on the fucking Raj Chiller boys?
Oh yeah, I'd love to be on the Raj. To be fair.
Because I just want to be one of Jay Schlatt's 10 big burly men. That's on it. That would be a monk ass moment right there.
Fucking Jace, that's 10 burly men.
See, if you had 10 burly men in this, there would be no fighting. I fucking love that clip. They're just all arguing. And he's just like, you see, Raj, if you'd had my 10 burly men, like I asked for.
He's just, God, you gotta love Jace Slack.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, he's one of the sort of new wave YouTubers that have come around, who are just meme lords.
Yeah,
You know,
very
Awesome.
political as well, like political memes as well, which is brilliant.
you gotta love it. If you get offended, well,
You fuck up.
fucking- yeah,
Get fucked.
yeah, a little
Pretty
bit.
much, yeah. It should be like a bot for anyone that like complains and just repeat it every time.
Yeah,
Uh,
that'd be pretty good.
make them worse, but that's better, isn't it?
Fuck off.
But I'm pretty sure it's got to the point now where Katerina's like actually just not like she's like a what's the word? Like it's like if you were to get like made fun of and then you sort of like take it under your wing and make it your meme.
Self-deprecating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like you're
'cause
sort of making it your
apparently
meme.
someone like making like music song of her.
Yeah,
and she
a
started
music
like
video.
rating it or something.
A music video and she put in the comments like thumbs up, I rate it.
I see that's not the worst way. It's like
She's
she's got
trying
she-
every trick in
yeah.
the book. Like
she's doing
she
the
really can't get away from it. That's the
Yeah.
way it should
She's
work.
trying to do the Keemstar, but
Yeah.
Keemstar's just one of those people, a music song.
Music
Yeah.
song.
Literally, but yeah, she's just trying to do a Keemstar, but you can't dethrone the mighty star, for he
Yeah.
runs YouTube.
Yeah,
Well, let's
Keemstar.
remember that she didn't do this on her own. She made her way up, like hitching a ride the whole time.
Oh yeah, she
Basically.
she got a piggyback off Carson all the way to the
Like,
top.
There's no one like apart from like I guess some of the like simpy people. Apart from that, like everyone's a Carson man. Like no one
Yeah.
cares about her really. I know it sounds like harsh saying that out like that, but the fact
Nah.
that she thinks she could get away with doing something
Nah.
that bad, and then
Well, it
You
started
know.
off with a manager, didn't it? And then she went
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the manager
exactly.
looks like
Carson.
Fred.
Yeah. To fucking Carson, then to multiple other men, and then
Yeah.
to Fitz, and then
Didn't
Carson was
she?
like, "Nah, fuck
yeah,
off."
yeah, it was like a Twitch con, and that guy was
Mhm.
like, "Do you mind if I bring my girlfriend over?" Kate,
yeah, no problem
hey,
about that.
Kate. Yeah, I think it's just
Even if that was like a joke or whatnot, like it wasn't explained, and
Keep-
she was
yeah.
fine with it, so I count that as one. You know.
yeah, you can't sit there and blame mental
Yeah.
illness. You can't. It's not.
Deepest, like basically, she kind of used the one that allowed her to be like, "Oh, I can live different lives." And
Yeah.
like, you're not supposed to live different lives, man. You're supposed to
I can be a
try
slag
and get it under
because mental
control.
health.
So sorry, I just killed all those people, but I'm having a bad day, so
Bad day. You know.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Abrax or Abrix FPS.
Abraxas,
Thank
yeah,
you.
Dan.
Or is it
That's
Abraxas?
Dan. That's
Yeah,
Dan.
Abraxas.
Was that Dan? Oh, fuck you,
Yeah.
Dan. I'm joking. Love you, Dan,
Yeah.
really.
I mean, I joined the Discord earlier, and he was just getting like dug into by fucking Barney and
Oh,
Jack.
Oh,
No,
well,
yeah,
no.
they were at each
everyone
other.
digs
They
in.
were
That's
at
all
each
right.
other's
I was
necks.
digging into Dan and Jack. It was to do with Russ, but it didn't matter.
Nah,
Man, that was,
Rust dramas.
that was nutty.
Rust dramas. Yeah, it really sounded heated, man.
It's because in Rust, when you leave something for too long, you can't edit it, so it's stuck like that forever unless you break it.
Yeah, no, we've got a.
Or the
He's-
guest hath the guest hath exited.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
no.
We
Technical
some sort of issue,
difficulties.
yeah, technical difficulties.
He's back. He's muted. That's why you
yeah,
definitely use it. There we go.
Hey,
There
fair
we
enough.
go.
He
There
definitely
we go.
Yeah.
You silly
There we
sausage.
go.
Silly
we can hear
sausage.
him.
I'm still
Yeah.
learning the ropes. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kate Reno, a slag, am I right?
Mm.
Can you say that on Twitch? Can you say that on
Fuck it.
Twitch? Barney?
Yeah,
I believe
don't
so,
think it's that
yeah.
bad.
Well, Twitch
Well,
is an American
you
company.
can say
isn't it?
fart, so
Thought, yeah, she's
Ah,
a
so
Yeah.
slag saying the same thing. Isn't it?
It's more down our street, in it, saying
Yeah,
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 fucking
yeah.
slag.
but yeah, I mean, it's all been kicking off on Twitch, hasn't it, recently?
No,
Like,
I mean
it's-
everyone's
The whole,
inside. That's why.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
quarantine sending everyone balmy.
Oh yeah.
Invader Vile situation where she was being like,
yeah,
if you, oh fuck it, I hate
Yeah,
people like that because it
Invader
started
Vile.
first with that other girl. She was like, why is it $5? $5? It's like, don't beg for fucking money, man.
can't afford a £5 kebab, I'm sorry.
Your mum, fam. But nah, it's just like I hate people like that. Like
Yeah.
going on Twitch to then stream in your free time to then just have beg for money.
Yeah, so
Like,
the situation.
Get
if-
fucking good, nerd.
Yeah, if you're not
Twitch connoisseur.
acquainted with it, yeah, if you're not acquainted with Twitch, basically a streamer by the name of Invader V. She's an IRL streamer. She just
Of course.
sits down on a puffy wearing booty shorts and
Push up bra.
yeah.
Going, oh my god,
push-up
thank you
bra.
guys for the donations.
Oh,
Let me write you on the board.
that's
Fucking
crazy.
ninja video.
You did
Top.
crazy.
Very good
and
impression, Aaron.
She's
Thank
also a bit of a stalker. Someone brought up a clip of her saying that of her admitting that she actually types up people's names on
Yeah, every time
Google.
someone
She
subscribes,
Googles every
yeah.
time
Yeah,
someone
they
donates,
like
a name is attached to the PayPal.
Yeah, she was like, a lot of engineers in here. I was like,
Yeah.
the fuck?
Tech guys, lot of
She
tech
did
guys.
like the
maybe.
whole demographic thing. She was like of all age between 20 and 42. They all like to do engineering.
Yeah, they're
like
all like in
computers.
tech. Yeah,
That's just
Weird.
straight up
pretty
doxing.
dodgy.
I understand
It's pretty
tech, but the
dodgy.
whole engineering, I wouldn't expect it from them. Like tech,
Mm.
definitely, but not engineering.
and
I mean, to be fair, is it just me that was actually interested in the figures that she looked at? Like, I'm the only one that cares about that. I think I'm like, wow, that is decent.
How many followers does she have in Beta
I
V?
don't know, man. It's usually
Fucking-
subs that you
I
count.
think
though,
she's
on
a two.
Twitch.
She's a 2K Andy.
150,000 followers.
Ah,
Basically,
bad.
she sat there in a booty shorts and a little top going. $5 isn't a lot. Like if a Twitch sub was like $20, like that's an entire meal, but it's $5. And she basically just explained how if you have time to watch Twitch, you have time that you and you can't
You should
afford.
give her money.
You should give her money, which is it's just really sad, especially because that's not how Twitch was like. It's not.
No.
It wasn't what Twitch was meant to be. Like Twitch was meant to be just a bunch of people live streaming and sharing, video games and stuff.
I think it's when one person sees like all the other people making a living off it, they want to be like that as well, and then the
Yeah.
cycle begins.
Yeah, I think it's bad. I think if you're if you to, I mean, it's not like she's a big, viewership and whatnot.
Wait, how many views does she get?
I don't know,
Is
but
she 2K Andy?
Probably
So that's like,
something like that.
yeah.
But if she,
To be honest, we can't try short, can we?
well,
we're not begging,
sat,
man.
yeah, but we're not sat here begging for money.
We haven't talked about money once, apart from now.
Like if you think that you're entitled to your viewers' money, then just get out. You're not entitled to any money.
No.
If you think you're entitled to someone's money for showing off your body, get over to fucking OnlyFans or fucking Pornhub or X videos or
Yeah.
any of the multiple sites that you can show off your body to. Stay off Twitch.
But if
Fuck
there's
it,
any like
Twitch is for the
name
gamers,
calling,
boys.
don't be like, "Oh, you're body shaming." I'm like, mate, you're out here just throwing it
Fucking-
all at me.
Ain't
So
it? It's just,
like,
it's just all
you
out,
should
innit?
take,
Yeah.
whatever you get called, you probably are. Let's be honest. So
Yep.
like, you got to take it on the chin. It's worth the
Yeah,
money
if
if you're that kind of person anyway. So
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's not even like
Did you
Oh,
lot know
go on,
that? Did you know like they allow breastfeeding now on Twitch?
Of course.
yeah, but do they allow like non-coverage, like you can see like from the side
I don't
what's
know.
going on? Because obviously that's
Because I know
That's
fucking
worse.
body painting's banned on Twitch, isn't it? Because there was some
no.
thought going off.
No, it's
Yeah.
not banned. It's still a thing, but random people
Oh.
just get banned randomly because of it.
I mean,
yeah. Twitch mods are quite fucking just dreadful anyway. Like they're pretty bad.
Going back to what Aaron said earlier, though, if you are a slag and you are planning to show your tits off on the internet, get off of Twitch. But
yeah.
if you are planning to go on Pornhub or OnlyFans, feel free.
yeah. Feel
That's
free.
None
where
of us
you lie.
mind.
That's where it's the right platform.
None of us mind.
Bit
That's what it's for.
more
You'd probably
content.
be more under the radar if you did that anyway, and still
Yeah.
making more.
Yeah.
Don't know if you and Mark will probably fucking not know about this because I'm a bit weird when it comes to shit like this. But was it Haley 420? Fucking yeah, weedtuber. She used to just like basically smoke weed and just fucking do all that shit on their fucking thingy on her
Jesus.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And she's also got like basically YouTube does fucking gets demonetized because it's weed and drug related. So she just moved to Pornhub. She just moved to Pornhub and started making porn like it was fucking nothing.
It's not
Jesus
much different.
Christ.
It's just a different platform. If you do the same thing, like more at home for them,
Sadly,
it's just like, good on her.
That guy does.
Aaron, I think I recognise her, to be honest.
Yeah, she's interesting.
Oh god, what does that mean?
She looks like young and old at the same time. Is it
Yeah,
just me
it's
that's
weird.
picking up on
She's
that?
not quite like the most like
I don't understand what's going on. Like her body's young, but like her face is like pretty old.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
She's not the most conventionally attractive girl, should I say? But
Well, we've probably found the world's hottest crackhead at least.
what's like it's only a bit of weed.
She's
But,
on convention.
Jack,
That is the most polite way I've ever heard someone call someone ugly. You're
She's not ugly though.
She's not ugly.
She's not ugly. She's just
Interesting.
unconventionally attractive, you know?
Yeah.
hey Jack, how's that Prozzy which is going to everyone's door near you?
Oh no.
Do you know what?
that's
I have
not me.
literally just seen a post on Facebook about her.
Is it that black woman?
Just before I
Yeah.
joined Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a black woman that keeps going about on Westfield and
Oh,
Darthway
yeah.
and surrounding areas, and she's going about asking people for money, and she's like mugging people.
She mugs you
and-
though, yeah.
Yeah, she like guilt trips you.
No.
She
Can I
like,
just say, if there is,
Oh,
go on, Josh.
Go on,
go
no, I was about to say like when she like guilt trip people. She's like,
yeah.
you know, I've got kids.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Right,
yeah,
and stuff,
Oh
exactly.
god, they're the worst people.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fucking do that if you
Can I
don't
just
actually have
say,
kids.
if there is anyone in the chat that is from Westfield or Halfway or any of the surrounding areas, and a black woman comes up to you and tries guilt tripping you, just stick nut on her. Fucking chin her.
Just chin her.
Cunts.
See,
You don't have no kids. Not where you're living. Oh yeah, nowhere.
Twats.
there's this really spindly woman that lives like down my road. She looks like an actual genuine crackhead, and she's got like 3 kids. And I remember once I was like, I exited the house. It was on my way to work. I had like a fag in my mouth. I just lit it. She was like, "Have you got a fag?" And I was like, "No."
Straight away.
I was
I
like,
knew about as soon as he said, got
"No."
a fag in my mouth.
She was like, "No." I was like, "No, sorry." She was like, "Oh, but you've got on there." I was like, "Yeah, they're mine." She's like, "Please, not one." I was like, "No." Nah, sorry, love.
Yeah, I've got someone who lives like near my near my house. He's got like fucking seven or 8 kids
Oof.
in like a 3-bedroomed council house.
Oh, you love to see it, don't you?
You
Oof.
love to see it. Sat there like, what the fuck?
Another interesting story about that woman was when we moved into this house. There was the old cooker that was in it was fucking wank. So we put it on the front, like the little front like pathway we've got, not like strapped and everything. Obviously, it was all there. And we had a little knock on the door. And we were like, "Oh, who's this? Who could this be at this time?" Open it up. It's just this woman. She's there. She's like, "Is this cooker to have?" Or we were like, "Yeah, it's a bit fucked, but you can have it if you want." She's spindly. It's a whole fucking like oven.
Wait, how did she carry it?
Exactly, that's my question. It was gone in like half an hour. It was just gone. I was like,
Jesus.
what the
Can I
fuck?
tell you about when I sold
crack strength.
an empty box to a like
Oh, yeah, for
some
the
gypsy
yeah.
for like 50p?
The fucking
Fuck.
the,
It was like
computer.
£2-3 or something like that.
Yeah,
Actually,
was it the box that your computer came?
Yeah, because my Predator PC, it's cost. I don't know.
Next
It
door
used to be
neighbour,
over
wasn't
a
it?
grand, but I
Man,
don't know what it
man
is now.
straight away flexes out its Predator
And
PC.
Predator
the
PC.
guy looked at. Well, yeah, you can look it up and stuff, but not the laptop. Not the laptop. A lot of people made that mistake.
Yeah, not the laptop, Maxwell.
When did you buy it?
I don't know, about four. What year? We were 2020. About 4 years ago, probably. Maybe.
It was like year 9, was it?
Year 9.
What
I'd
year
say
are we?
it
It might have been like 2015,
2015, probably. Yeah.
13. We just joined year 7, 2013. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
2013
I'm pretty sure.
Gary.
Well,
Yeah,
it don't matter. It was a while
Yeah.
ago, a long time ago.
it was like
Probably, pretty
fucking.
much.
Yeah, too long ago.
And yes, so this like car boot sale, what was going on? These guys came over. I'm not going to do accents because I don't know what Twitch is like, but it basically came over as to be expected and was like, he saw the PC on the front of the box and he was like, "Oh, I want to have this for like 50p, whatever." So he was like asking, 50p, 50p, and I was like, "How about like £4 or sort of £3-4, something like that?" And he's like, "Yeah, go on that," because he saw what it were and he
Yeah, you thought it were a PC.
valuable. But there was
Yeah.
a bunch of like stock stuff thrown in it, bubble wrap, other cardboard.
Made it a
So
bit heavy.
he could tell that it was a bit lighter than normal, but he just picks it up and he proper ran away like as though he were proper excited.
Wait, so he thought
And I'm
he
like, I
looked
sold
a
this guy a
computer off you?
cardboard box for £4. Like,
Fucking mad lad.
David the con
Master of
man.
the trade.
what are you saying, Barney?
So
David
he
the con
thought
man.
he thought you were just selling a PC for ridiculously cheap.
Yeah, like a gaming PC for like
That is-
£4.
oh my- I bet
Fucking
he was
£4.
so
Well, the
happy.
thing is, he didn't look in. He could have looked in, but he
Lad,
was an
I
idiot
bet
and
he
didn't.
was
So
so happy when he bought it, and then straight
like,
away,
yes.
like
goes back to
got
camp,
home.
tells everyone.
So
A man
Yeah.
could sell ice to the Eskimos. He's got the gift of the gab.
David, you're the Jordan Belfort
Yeah.
of Sheffield.
I know,
Yeah,
well,
David.
yeah, I know where to go now.
And Jordan Belford.
Jordan Belfort. Oh, what a fucking mad lad.
Honestly.
Oh, he's a top lad.
Yeah, if
Top
you
Belford.
haven't watched it, watch fucking Wolf of Wall Street. It's a top
Best
film.
Best film ever.
One of the best films from last decade.
Definitely.
Yeah, easily.
It seems to me that a lot of films that Leonardo DiCaprio is in are actually pretty decent, to be fair.
Yeah, because he's a good
Yeah.
actor.
He's a fucking
Is
beastly
yeah.
actor.
recent years as well. I mean,
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Like-
What was the latest one? Hollywood.
Once upon a time in Hollywood.
Yeah. I've not seen it, but I've heard it's really.
Yeah. So someone someone fucking edited the sign and it said once upon a time in Peterwood and it had like fucking
Jimmy Savile.
I think I've seen a bit of
Is
that.
that your
Hollywood
second
film.
can since the stream?
It's my fourth. Well, since the stream, it's my third. But like, yeah,
Jesus fucking Christ.
yeah, you do. It's a fucking mad lad.
Yeah.
I'll do anything.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I think I've seen a bit of that Hollywood film. Is it the one where he
It's
wants to
good.
be like an actor?
Al
actor?
Pacino's in it.
Like, he's
isn't
an
he?
actor. He's an actor. But he's fucking,
And
yeah.
he's got a stuntman.
Yeah, and his mate's like a felon or something. And everyone don't want him to work for him or something. Yeah, it's a good film.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I like
like-
the ending.
yeah,
He's just sat there talking about drugs with a little girl.
in a lot of there's been a lot of good films like come past. Well, like 2019 was a great year for films because you had Joker as well. Joker was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, going back to that once upon a time in Peterwood thing. Yeah, someone edited the thingy like in real life. And fuck yeah, I found the picture and like actually cut out the thing, like put it on the actual billboard, and replaced Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt with Jeffrey Epstein on the left,
Oh,
and
man.
Roman Polanski, who raped a 13-year-old. Fucking,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
fucking Roman Polanski back in 1977 was arrested and charged with drugging and raping a 13-year-old Samantha Gailey. Fucking
Jesus
wow, what a mad lad.
Christ.
Well,
What twat.
Oh, swat.
What a weirdo.
And there was one as well, once a time in Peterwood, and it was fucking Jeffrey Epstein and Woody Allen. Fucking Woody Allen.
What do you
Someone needs to make another one, but replace DiCaprio's face with Mark Feely.
Mark Feely and
Feely.
fucking Gary Glitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really Gary.
Makes the fucking happen. Bit of Gary Glitter. Fucking hell. So what's this fucking dog off lead scrap then?
Oh, Dave. Yeah,
Oh,
you
is
know
that
what?
David? Is that
Yeah,
yours?
Yeah. You
Your
know what,
story.
right? David.
Come on.
I swear to God, sometimes I think he's lying. Because of some of the shit he comes out with, I'm like, there's no way.
Fucking
all this
film. It's like an
happens
action movie.
man. You could write a film script.
I could probably
Well,
write
mate,
a couple
he
of
did
films.
write a musical about me, didn't he?
That's true.
Oh yeah, the.
Well, what's that about you? Don't make this about you.
Yeah,
It's about the whole college, but you were the main character. I give you that.
yeah, the dog off lead scrap. What was the?
Like,
How did you
it
get
just-
across this?
Basically, you know how there's like lockdown and everything going on like that. There was a just kind of walking, woods area, Burley. You probably won't know. But,
Yeah.
It was like kind of walking down there, and this guy was like showed up. I don't know. He was like, he looked like us, but he had a bit of a rough beard in a way. I don't know. He looked
Quarantine
not
beard.
very hygienic.
Quarantine beard.
He looked quarantined, yeah, pretty much.
Man was deep into that quarantine.
But it looks, you walk past people and you think they're angry anyway. Like you know when you walk past someone that's like not had a good day.
Mm.
But obviously, people have dogs off the leads and stuff like that, and it's annoying in quarantine because they get paranoid getting close to people. So when their dog goes up to people, it's like, it's they worry about for some reason they're gonna like get it or something, look at you weird, and that's happened a while.
Yeah.
But this one just because I end up stroking the dog because what you're gonna do, you got him off the lead anyway. You should be fine with it.
Mm.
Just patted it, whatever, and then the guy, I don't know, the guy just set off towards me. He said something, I forgot what it were, but it was just hate speech. But but yeah, and it's all right for a while. Like I'm not like a violent person or anything, but I think after when you kind of get followed a little bit, it gets you probably know that, Aaron, when you get
Oh God, yeah.
provoked.
Provokes you like shit. What the fuck do I do here then?
that little drug called
Fight.
adrenaline.
Yeah, a little bit of fight or flight moment kicks in, and you're like, "Whoa, I'm gonna kick his head in then."
Yeah, pretty much. To be fair, I didn't take it. I didn't take it too well as well. But, yeah, it ended up all right. I think I would say I won. But,
Keep
do
shit
we
out.
have? Wait, do we
probably
have
said something
like the
homophobic
really?
after, but
we don't
but
speak
but
about
I'm
that.
not going to go on about that on Twitch, so I apologise.
Yeah, didn't we? There's like a really sort of dodgy, like blurry picture of like your
Oh yeah, I have a few. I think.
or something.
Yeah. What's up?
That picture that you have
Oh yeah.
with like
I'll put
yeah,
it
blood on your
up.
shoes and stuff.
I think it's this one. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
this one. Do you want me to put it in Discord?
Put it in general.
Yeah, put it in general.
I think this is the right one.
Yeah, I'll show it up on
It's
sec.
basically mud, blood, and whatever. Because it's in, when you're in the woods, it's rough.
There we go.
Mud, blood, and whatever.
Whatever else was coming out, let's be honest.
Is that blood? Oh my god.
It's mud on the front, man.
Mud and a bit of blood as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a game called Mud and Blood.
Mud and blood.
yeah.
Got a bit of gamer gunk on his shoe.
Game of I had
Oh,
the
big.
Rogue energy drink, that's why. So
Oh,
Yeah.
Code hope.
Read me mind. Read me mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
win.
to harken back onto a very, very early conversation about that Haley 420 woman.
Oh yeah.
She's got a video 3 years ago. I'm just on her channel, just perusing. Never watched a single one of her videos. And she just cosplayed as fucking Misty from Pokemon. The title is Misty from Pokemon Smokes Weed. That's it.
Just a
that.
simple personality.
Amazing.
That's
Uh-huh.
that's
And then
fucking.
got another one. She's dressed as Kim Possible. Kim Possible smokes weed, you know? And this woman has
I'm
842
pretty sure nearly everyone
subscribers.
that's kind of got a bit of money does. Let's be honest.
Uh,
Nearly everyone.
Kim Possible smokes weed, confirmed. No, Kim. She was a secret agent. Now she's a
But
spy said.
Aaron, who's better though? The guy who body drops like lead
Oh.
pipes and microwaves and printers,
Mm.
or Haley 420?
Oh, superhuman.
I'm gonna give you a one up to that. Custom Grow 420 every day, all day. Oh, Custom Grow 420 is the fucking shit. I genuinely much love for is it Joey? I think it is that. He's got so much fucking energy. It's just his intro is just beautiful. And there's
I don't know.
the holy video of the lung buster where he makes that inhumane sound. He just fucking, it's fucking beautiful. He's just a mad lad. Yeah, it's the kind of shit I used to watch on YouTube. I used to watch a load of fucking weed YouTube videos back when Filthy Frank was like like hip and cool. Back when he
What does
wasn't
do
making
now?
good
Does he do
music.
proper music now?
Joji, of course, he's a
Yeah, he's
a
a
solid-
full-time
Joji.
musician now.
Yeah.
makes some pretty bangers to be fair. Bangers to be fair. We
Pretty
listen to him
bangers.
while we're playing.
Wait,
Pretty
does
like a
he-
banger.
Does he
Yeah,
still do
man.
pink guy music, or is it just
Ah,
Joji?
No.
just Joji. He's
Oh, so
fully
he's full
serious now.
serious
He's
now.
committed to that Joji
Yeah.
grind.
I don't blame him.
Nah.
Joji
gets-
is
What's
pretty
his
good.
real name? Is it George?
George Miller, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, man's got that filthy Frank law on tap. Because I remember watching his first
I
like
know,
actual video, like
yeah.
reveal video, where he was just like saying like, oh, he might have to stop soon because of his like brain condition that he's got, which causes seizures.
Like, some
then
people
he
listen
didn't,
to his
and then-
music and they don't know who he is, like
Mm.
from before. Well, I'm like opposite way around. Like, I watch Phil Frank non-stop
Yeah.
and then never listen to his music.
I like Joji. I think he's got good music.
Yeah, I like Joji too. Got some good music.
His new song's pretty good.
Yeah, is it? Tell me. Oh,
Give me love.
give me love. That's it.
It's really funky. I like it.
Oh yeah, still can't beat David's McFly thing.
Oh yeah, the
Definitely a
Bill,
fan of those. 100%.
David loves a bit of
the
McFly.
Bill,
Let me just
Bill
find
Clinton
it.
swag.
Remind me what the song's called again.
The new
Which one?
Instagram thing.
There's many.
It's the
No, I'm on
it's
about
Bill
the
Clinton.
one that our pal
Oh.
Cameron college
Oh,
digs in for some reason.
thingy. Is it 5 Colours in a Hair?
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, is it
5 colours in
headband?
a
Is it
hair.
headband? I don't know.
I don't know.
Or
I
it
don't
could
about
be
that.
it's
But
all
Cameron was
about
like, one day he just came into college and was like, David, I've heard a song that reminds me a lot of you, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah. So
He's like, he put it on.
Cameron does this a lot.
Yeah,
He'll
he
just
just
go into
comes out with
college
random
and be
stuff.
like,
relations
you
with
know,
them.
David, I was watching a film, and it just reminded me of you.
He said it. I was at his house and he was talking about like a Strokes song, and he was like, "This reminds me of you," and I'm like, I'm still waiting for the ref. Like, what's like me? And I'm like, I still don't know about that. So if you are here, Cameron, please explain. But I don't think you will.
Yeah, he's probably in bed.
Probably in bed, yeah.
He'll watch a VOD on YouTube.
He'll
probably.
watch it, right? Like, DM me as soon as you watch this podcast, man. I want to know.
Yeah, let us know,
why.
Cameron.
That reminds me. Yeah.
It's just the thing is though, David, we didn't get you for your birthday. Me and Cameron were gonna plan on making a shirt for you.
Whoa, hold on a
Really?
minute.
And Josh.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
this was
sorry.
my idea to begin with. Like, let's not scrutinize my brilliant ideas.
I don't remember anything like that. So you all on your own at this point.
To be honest,
Well, yeah, we obviously weren't going to tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
imagine David with that on. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna make you wear it on a day that you were in with Andy.
Big Andy.
Make it
I
sleep.
probably would have done something
Yeah.
stupid like that as well. But yeah, it would have been a Monday, so it wouldn't have been at college. But the next day, probably, yeah. Mind
Yeah,
you, none of that happened because of lockdown. Lockdown has just been a pain in the arse, honestly. It's made
Yeah,
I
everyone's
noticed it
minds
too much.
boring. Eh?
I hadn't noticed it too much, me. I've been training for it for about 13 years.
It's a long
since-
time to train, man. What have you been doing with your
Ever
life? Apart
Playing
from
PlayStation.
Well, that's training, I guess, isn't it? Boot
Yeah.
camp for staying inside.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
professional as shit.
Jack's
Yeah.
just
We all are,
warming
really.
up just
See-
for the COVID time.
It's just like the whole just not being able to go out at all is really
I'd
just
love to.
Yeah.
I just
pissed
want to
me
go
off.
out, especially with
Yeah.
good weather.
It's
and,
been
like,
nice weather. I just kind of want to go out. I want to go have a walk, but nah.
Well,
Got losses for
have
that,
a
mate.
walk.
Aaron,
You can have a walk, but like.
did you hear
just-
about what McDonald's is going to be doing?
Driving takeaways,
Yeah,
isn't it?
does
Yeah.
that mean
Yeah.
He
you'll
said
be
that at the
working there
start,
again?
but I mean, they can fucking stay closed for longer for all I fucking
Yeah.
care.
But does that
Right.
mean you'll have to go in?
I agree, Aaron.
Fucking probably.
I
I'll
agree.
probably have to go back to work, but which
I
means,
agree, Aaron.
podcast
100%.
might be a bit scarce. If I am at work and and you do a podcast, just fucking do it. I'm not bothered. Right, I'm at work. Can't really help it. Gotta get that bread.
To be fair, I've not missed McDonald's.
Nah,
Okay.
neither have I. I've lost fucking quite a lot of weight. Like fucking eating it every day. So
A couple of days I've missed it, but not as much as I thought I would.
I don't have
I've
it
not
enough
even
to
missed
really
takeaway
care.
either. I've not even missed
I'm
takeaway.
missing
I've not had
Greg's.
takeaway since it.
Same. I'm missing Greg's.
Hey, Aaron, don't you think at our height it's really hard to lose weight?
Yeah, I thought
So
that.
hard.
It's so fucking weird because I don't really grow upwards anymore. I just grow
Yeah.
sideways now.
David and Josh, you two are so lucky.
Well, you see,
Yeah.
I kind of would.
David
say
has
it's
spindly
lucky.
Johnny
Yeah,
seems to be.
yeah,
but
Because
You
like
say-
the
you say
high
we're
one is
lucky.
obviously, but you kind of eventually want a bit of meat on you to a point where you could like start eating a little bit more
Yeah,
and
you-
gain it.
yeah.
We can't do that.
Yeah,
It
to
just
be honest,
burns.
you say we're lucky. Like, but if me or David wanted to like try and bulk up, it'd be pretty fucking hard.
Yeah.
How do you want to bulk up though? You're like perfect.
I mean,
I'm
like,
no homo,
you can
but,
bulk
like-
up a little bit. Like, you can
No homo,
bulk
no
up,
homo.
like,
No homo.
weight and stuff,
No homo,
but
but I get bonus whenever I'm
Not,
here.
but not with
No
fat.
homo, but when Josh enters the room, I hear a little thud on my desk. Not gonna lie.
Boom.
Aaron, just say I'm perfect again. I like that.
Bunk.
David,
Oh,
with
fucking-
David, with you though, it costs more calories for you to eat than what you'll burn off after you've ate it. Like,
Mm.
there's no point for you eating.
Just don't eat, mate. Just don't
Just
fucking
don't
eat.
No, it'd probably be. I'm pretty sure that's called anorexia when you don't
Yeah.
eat. That I don't want to. Don't want to do that.
Yes,
Recently, though, in lockdown, I've actually gained surprisingly quite a bit of weight. I don't know
I've
how, but
opposite. I've just lost weight. I've not been like
Like-
eating as much shit. I've not had a takeaway in about 2
before
months.
my arms were like thin, they're like
Yeah.
not
Bit
bony
chunky.
anymore. Even my fingers aren't that bony. You remember my fingers were pretty
Oh,
bony.
God,
They're actually
David's bony
anymore.
fingers.
David's
I
fucking
remember.
David's salad fingers.
David's salad fingers
Like,
in fucking
They're
school.
actually,
Oh,
they're
I
actually
like rusty
more like.
stones.
I like rusty spoons.
They've got some
Stains.
girth on them now.
Girth on it. Big meaty fingers now.
I've always wanted a tap.
Oh.
I've dreamt of taps.
Oh, fucking hell.
Anyway, have
Yeah,
you guys heard about Kim Jong Un?
Oh, I was literally just about to
Oh,
mention
yeah.
that.
Just
Big
weird.
lad. Might be dead.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I'm gonna
From
miss it.
skinny and long to short and fat.
apparently
It's a
South
shame.
Korea says Ian.
It's a shame if he is. He was really good in Gangnam Style.
I'll miss I'll fucking miss K-pop.
I'm
No,
gonna miss Psy.
Jungkook, you cannot die.
Yeah, it's all the meme pages on Instagram saying like, oh, he's fucking dead and shit.
If he is dead though, who takes
Well,
over?
well, his
Apparently
sister.
it's his sister.
Rip.
Let's hope she's fucking competent.
I read an article over there
apparently-
saying that she could be worse.
From
Apparently,
Mr. Smith. Mr.
he
Smith.
is
His
Kim
fucking
Jong Un
career,
is
innit?
alive and well.
Is he
Ah.
retarded? That's a question.
Whoa, David used the
Well,
R word.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
God.
whoa!
Is the R word bad?
Can't be saying that.
Dunno.
Is he a cab bitch?
Well, they did say that he was in a vegetative state.
Yeah.
I love that. word.
That's an interesting
Veg.
use of word.
Mate, talking about your president and calling him a cabbage.
No one likes him though. There, like,
Oh,
like in
no,
the
you
he,
have to
industry.
fake
he,
it.
oh, this fucking oh yeah, you can't not like him. Get
I mean,
fucking
no,
shot.
They'll die for him, but that doesn't mean they like him. They'll die for him because if they don't, they're gonna die even worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're gonna die harder. Like it's gonna be more painful if they don't. So they gotta.
Has anyone else done that? Sorry, that Bill Clinton swag thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you scroll.
Well, I
up
did
the
it. I put it in
Discord.
Discord.
Wait, have
I
we
did
got
a
a
joke
for
and
it?
took
Or...
a screenshot,
Do
but
you-
I
do you
didn't
want
make it
to
official.
show-
There's a
wanna
link.
show
There's a
them all
link.
stream?
No, there's a
Yeah,
link in
I've
the,
done it. I've just done one. I'll put it in general.
Yeah,
This is
in general.
if you want to show the viewers some of my favorite albums of all time.
Okay,
Yes.
This one is Aaron's.
Yes, Aaron. Respect.
You gotta have that
Well,
one.
let me guess, it's got Oasis in it, so
Yeah.
you pretty much filled.
Wait,
Oasis-
Definitely,
Oasis,
maybe.
Arctic Monkeys, and then a bit of King Gizzard Infest the Rat's Nest.
Alright.
But it was a mashup between Heathen Chemistry or Definitely Maybe, because I quite like Heathen Chemistry.
I love them all.
Yeah, they're all pretty good. Standing on the Shoulders of Giants were a bit weird, but they're all pretty good. Just a lot of cocaine and overdriven
but-
guitars.
But saying that, Gas Panic is in.
Oh,
Song
Gas
Stand
Panic
on the Shoulder of Giants.
is their
That's
fucking
banging.
best song. Gas Panic's a fucking tune. So is a thingy.
Okay, so if you look on stream.
I like Wonderwall.
I think
Oh no,
this one is
Wonderwall.
Josh's.
Oh, that's adorable.
This one is Josh's.
Oh, it's a
That was a lovely
carrot.
song.
Josh has
Wonderwall.
Killers, Beatles. I can't read the other two.
Let's have a look when it comes up on
yeah.
screen.
It comes up
Why
on
is
the
mine
screen.
paused?
I'm pretty sure
There we
it's. I'm
There
pretty
we
sure it's
go.
the Killers,
Muse.
Arctic Monkeys, Muse, and Beatles,
Beatles.
Sergeant Pepper's.
Sgt. Pepper's, yeah.
Okay, let me get the rest up. So then we got.
It's just all
Jay-Z's,
Oasis.
Yeah.
Just all their albums.
This
Just
is
straight up.
Jay-Z's. I
Yeah,
don't
let's
have a
be
clue
fair.
what there's Oasis, but I can't. Oh, to Oasis.
3 or 4 Oasis.
Oh.
Main one
Oh.
he told is Definitely Maybe. One right in front of him is What's the Story in Morning Glory. The second one's Digging Out Your Soul. And last one's is that the Master Plan, which is all the B-sides and
Yeah.
stuff and all the
Yeah.
unreleased songs because I'm a fucking nerd like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, some of the B
Oh, God.
sides of that song are better than some of the main tracks in like some of the
Oh, yeah.
best albums. Like Acquiesce is a fucking
Acquiesce.
great tune, isn't it?
It is such a
And
tune.
then you got mine, which is so different compared to yours.
Mm.
Yeah.
Listen Up's a good one as well, and Head Shrinker.
Yeah, I love Listen Up.
Let's have a look at Barney's then. It's gonna be all fucking Travis Scott.
Nah, I don't listen to Travis
Lil
Scott.
Tecca. Lil Tecca.
Lil Tech. I mean, I do
Mostly.
appreciate the Tyler Creator in the background.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Not his
yeah.
good album. Not his good album, but it's an album.
So it's
Eagles
it's
good. I
Lil
think it's good.
Tecca, it's Tyler Creator, Lil Mosey, and the baby.
The baby.
They
What
mean
baby?
The woman beater.
What
Wait,
baby?
I
wait.
literally
Which
got.
one's
What
which?
baby? OMG, it's Da Baby. He's an
Okay,
actual
it's the
baby.
I literally ain't
And
got a fucking
then-
clue who any of them are.
What else do we have? We have.
You got Dave. Well, we've
What's
shown.
Dave? What's Big David
Nah.
Eaton's?
Well, we
Wait,
shown
why
David.
is
Mine's black and white because I didn't
one.
finalise it because
We
I didn't want the the FBI to trace what disgusting taste I had, which I
God,
don't, which is not my taste. Can I just
What is
point
it?
out?
Well, did you do it? Did you do
asking
an actual?
Alexandra, you know.
Did you do it? Did you do an actual
Disco,
one?
Who were they?
We got Devil Man.
Come on, David.
Devil Man.
If you look
Yeah,
on
the Devil Man
stream.
edition.
Devil Man. Just Devil Man.
Devil Man.
Is that David's? Just Devil Man.
Yeah.
To be fair, I haven't actually done mine. Like I did like I don't know. I'm pretty sure I threw.
Yeah, David,
few
you don't
cringe
actually
stuff
have
in,
one.
but-
I'd look. You don't have one.
Yeah, you
I
only did
don't
one
have
for
one. Yeah, I don't have a my serious one. So I'll
You
probably
need to get one.
while that's dead next week, I'll probably put that on the podcast. So
This is the only true one to beat them all. Let me just process this out real quick. There we go. There we go. This is the only true music.
Let me
It's,
check up on the thing
LPG.
for
It's Squidward on the thing, but it's supposed to be
No.
LPG hits.
LPG hits.
Even though he's only got one song, but it's a fucking bop at that.
Absolute tunes.
Absolute fucking banger. LPG. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't put Flower Boy on your
Yeah, Flower Boy is 10 times better than fucking Ego.
than fucking Ego, yeah.
I
Jesus.
listen to like a mixture of both of them.
Yeah, one of those.
I'm one of them who don't listen to just a full album.
Yeah, we were talking about this. I was
Playlist
like, you should definitely.
I'm not an
Yeah.
album boy,
The only
but there are
sometimes it's an
specific albums.
experience.
The
Yeah.
only person I'm close to listening to a full album is Lil Tecca.
God.
But
Can we
I
have
don't listen
can we have
to
a vote to
others.
kick Barney off the podcast, please? I'm joking.
Get him out.
Get
Good
him
luck
out.
streaming it, lad.
In it. Okay, I think the only album I listen to fully is a lot of King Gizzard albums and a lot of Oasis albums because the songs flow into each other. So they're just like-
Beatles
And the
albums
Beatles
are
as well, yeah.
Great, yeah.
All their songs are just good. So there's not really many I skip.
Killers.
Yes.
I've
I
only
don't
listened
listen to
Hot
Killers that
Fuzz.
much.
I've only listened to Hot Fuss and Day and Age like fully
Mm.
throughout. I'm trying to
I
think.
used
Black Hole's
to-
Revelations. I
I
like
used
that.
to,
It's a good album.
NF. I used to listen to him all the time, but on my Spotify I have a fade in, fade out thing, but it takes 10 hours because of how slow the
Oh.
songs are to actually start up.
Fade in,
So,
fade
like,
out's the worst.
I'm like listening, and then you just hear a trolley squeaking, but there's no music. So I'm like,
So if-
I'm still waiting for it to start.
I think I'll probably listen to like Arctic Monkeys full albums as well
Oh yeah, same.
because they're
Gotta be
all
done.
great. It's got to be done.
Even
See,
Suck It and
that's
See.
supposed to be like my type of music. You know, like Britpop
Mm.
and like.
Well, that's
indie.
like Blur and
They-
Blur.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
Well, no,
but
because it all gets put under like Britpop.
yeah.
You listen to some of
But
Billy
it's-
stuff and it was so good.
You listen to
But-
Pulp and you listen to Oasis. They're very two different.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
Two
it put on
different
that
sounds.
like, Britpop because it was like
Arctic
popular.
Arctic
music.
Monkeys have never. They've never floored me, but Arctic Monkeys.
It's more like post-punk, I think. It's like
Yeah,
post-punk
yeah.
revival kind of stuff. It's fast. Well, like, older stuff was
Well,
fast
yeah.
and stuff, and then it got more
Yeah.
melodic as they slowed down and aged and stuff. And,
I like the
found-
Fratellis. The Fratellis
Well,
good.
Fratellis are good.
Mhm.
I don't know. They've only got like a few good songs though.
There's some.
I like the whole album.
Fratellis have got some decent tunes. To be fair. She's not gone yet, but she's leaving is a good song.
Mm.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been big in the Fratellis.
Sorry to go announce, but I'm busting Footloose after cans, so I'll be back.
That's alright. Henrietta's
Yeah,
not a bad
unbelievable.
one from Fratellis.
Yeah,
Chelsea dagger. Or
Of
Chelsea
course,
dagger.
It's a
that's the
classic. It's a
yeah, it's the
classic.
classic. Oh, we might get TOS for that.
Yeah.
Copyright strikes.
Fucking come at us.
You're
Dead.
gonna be good as long as you don't
Come
like
on,
sing
then.
half an hour of it.
See, I always appear offline on fucking Twitch. I don't know why. Either offline or away.
Mine automatically does it. I don't know why. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm still always gonna go on about this. In the podcast section,
Mhm.
ours is the most only appealing one on it.
Mm,
They're
I
all
look
so
at 'em a lot,
ugly
remember,
compared to ours.
or big
Jesus
lad quid
Christ.
off.
We've only got 8 viewers, mate. Come on, let's calm it
Still,
down.
why
Uh,
we should be having more than that.
I agree.
Wait, how many
Only
viewers does podcasts have?
it's 6
I think we
Is it
should have
category?
about. I think we
Yeah.
should have about.
It's because it's game shows as well. So like there's
Oh,
loads of
yeah,
quizzes.
talk shows on podcasts.
To be
I mean,
honest, I think we should have about 10,000 more than that.
This guy's
Innit?
literally playing Trackmania. How is that a podcast? He's just playing a
Maybe just in
fucking
background.
game.
Was it talk shows and what? And
Talk shows and podcasts. He's literally playing a game, and it's on talk shows and podcasts. How the
It
fuck
might be
is that?
pre-recorded.
say it could be like pre-recorded gameplay and you just speak
Something
over
in
it.
background, innit? A lot of people do
Something
that.
to look at, I guess. Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah.
a lot of it is just
Why Trackmania though? That'd give
I
me a
don't know.
fucking headache. Have you seen some of the tracks on that shit?
Oh yeah, it's fucking awful. Isn't it?
Trackmania. See, I never used to play racing games. It was never really my cup of tea.
Oh.
I used to play like Forza or Need
Oh.
for Speed.
You're
but
talking
I
to the
played
man
for a
who
long time.
basically who is
It
a
lives,
racing
breathes,
game
and sweats. Fucking
Racing games, yeah.
Jack T himself.
as well as
Oh.
COD. Well, used to sweat COD.
Fuck
See-
COD.
I just, yeah, you gotta admit though, I used to sweat
We'll
COD
get on.
back in the day.
We'll get on. Well, yeah, but we'll get on to that later. Speaking of racing games, though, yesterday I just pre-ordered the Assetto Corsa Competizione. I don't expect any to know what that is, but I'm very excited for it.
I didn't even know they were doing
Very excited.
another Assetto Corsa.
It's been out for ages.
Can we speak in English, please? A what?
Assetto Corsa
Assetto Corsa
Competizione.
Competizione. It's Italian.
Yeah. It's been out for fucking Jesus Christ. I didn't even know
It's
they
been out
had.
PC for ages.
I didn't even know they fucking. What are they bringing it to console?
Oh, that
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
beautiful. To
I
be fair,
pre-ordered it.
Jesus.
Hey, I'm back.
It's gorgeous.
I just all I know is the
It's on.
PS4 Assetto Corsa.
Mm,
It's on the Unreal Engine, so it's
Yeah,
bound to look
I was
somewhat decent.
Unreal. Unreal Engine, so it's gonna look unreal.
Unreal.
Slapped my knee. Fucking. David's back now, so he can
I am back.
continue on with the podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be here in 56 days.
Well, apparently, sorry to bring it back here, but Gran Turismo 7 seems to be a big thing because a lot of support for Gran Turismo Sports sort of calmed down.
Mm.
Yeah, it was massive. It's a bit unfortunate. They did a DLC this week actually on Thursday, and there was one car in it. There used to be about 12 per pack. So
Brilliant.
But I'm fine with that if it means they're developing Gran Turismo 7 for PS.
Five,
Well, maybe 4 and 5, maybe
Maybe.
both.
maybe.
Oh no, we're being beat out by 24/7 Bible study. Fuck.
Again.
Start reciting the Bible, boys.
Wait, where's that? We got beat by them last time.
No, we were just one view behind them last time. But for some reason now they got like
Christians
33
talking bollocks.
in it. A lot of Christians talking a lot of old shite.
Absolute
cash.
outdated nonsense.
In it. Fucking
There's someone in
back like
podcasting
he's
just
cracking.
building.
building.
Yeah.
So the state of Call of Duty seems to be on the
Well, yeah, you
list.
you said it yourself, Jack. Go
Come
ahead.
on.
Yeah.
I know I'm as much of a
Now
budget
that's
fan
supply
as you,
drop.
but
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like the new Modern Warfare, but I'm not one of those. I think,
it's
in my opinion,
yeah.
COD have not made a decent game since Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in 2012, in my opinion.
Black Ops 3 was fun. It was fun to play because the shooting felt good, but
I'll
it's
give-
just a
I'll
fucking
give-
dog shit
I'll
game.
give,
I'll give
yeah,
you that
I'll
one
give Black
for
Ops
Black Ops
3 the
3.
benefit of the doubt.
Mm.
Black
It
Ops
was
3
fun to
Zombies
shoot.
was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zombies was pretty good as well. But like,
It felt
it's
great as
racing.
well. It was
Yeah.
easily one of the
Mhm.
smoother feeling CODs.
I
Yeah,
think if they had the physics and like the gameplay and engine to maybe like an earlier game, with that engine, I think it'd be decent.
mm.
Yeah, Black Ops
Modern
3 was like
Warfare, Black Ops 3 feel, that'd be great.
Black Ops 3 was like my highest prestige game. I'm pretty sure. Well, no, I've got max
Mine
prestige.
was-
on them, so-
Black Ops 2, Call of Duty died in 2016 when they made Infinite Warfare.
Well, yeah, because
True.
it's evident that
predicted
they obviously everyone was pretty pissed off about it,
Mm.
but it was like they obviously planned 3
Yeah.
advanced futuristic games. Like
They had to.
even if they couldn't do anything about it.
It's funny because like
The thing is though, they had to sell a remaster to sell it.
Yeah.
We know buying that shit we had Call of Duty 4.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the figures show it. The figures show it. Like 60% of all purchases are Infinite Warfare were the Legacy Edition, which was the version you got Modern Warfare with.
people just like Modern Warfare.
And then as soon as
Yeah.
Infinite Warfare sort of died out, they brought Underwear out for free. Or not for free. Well, they did. They brought out a PS Plus.
Mm.
As a PS
But
Plus
it's not
free
just
game.
any old Modern Warfare though, is it? What they remastered? It's COD 4. That's
Yeah.
like
The
Oh,
Holy
that's
Grail.
like that is, yeah, exactly. That is like God to COD players. Well, most COD players. It's like that's where. Think of the amount of communities that started in Call of Duty 4. You got the sniping community, you got the trick shotting community.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, FaZe started out in Call of Duty 4. You know, a competitive play like game battles started in Call of Duty 4. COD 4 is ground zero for Call of Duty.
Yeah,
I know there were
the
4
building
games.
blocks.
There were 3 games prior to that, but
Yeah.
COD 4 is where it really,
Yeah,
it
and then the ultimate line to come out of any game was awakened by Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. 1v1 me Rust. The game
well,
ended.
yeah, that was Modern Warfare 2, 2 years after that.
Oh,
But
well.
There is
Oh.
a game in between Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, which everyone seems to forget about, and that's my personal favourite,
World
which
at
is
War.
World at War.
World at
Great.
War was fucking good.
Fantastic.
World at War was like it felt and played
Like
really similar to Call of Duty 4, but it was in World War 2.
Which is
And
their
you could
forte.
drive about in
Thanks.
and you could drive about in tanks on the bigger maps. It was such a good game, World at War, so underrated.
Actually, that's a good point. Jack brings up is a lot of the reasons why COD really sort of died out and became a very sort of taboo topic, very sort of toxic name to say, is because of the supply drops, especially in Modern Warfare Remastered.
Micro DLC in general.
Yeah, I remember.
Not a good thing, really.
I remember being in a peaceful party with you, Jack, and a few others, and they came out and they said, well, Modern Warfare Remastered would have been out for how long now? A few months, maybe like
Probably
a month
about
or two?
5-6 months.
Yeah,
Probably about 5-6
like that.
months.
And then they just basically went, "Here's some supply
I
drops."
remember this.
And
Which
they
one-
were so.
To be fair,
I think the key system that they added was awful.
Was
I thought it
this
was
to
when
be
you,
fair,
when
well,
you like got
I
pieces of your gun and you build it or something? It was so stupid.
Well,
Yeah,
you could
that's what-
you had to like complete a set to get the weapon.
Yeah, there's no need.
Yeah. But this is what I'm going to say. Call of Duty, to be fair to Modern Warfare Remastered and Infinite Warfare, they had a more fair supply drop system with the whole keys. It were more scrap, weren't it, than keys? It weren't like CSGO keys.
Well, you only
They were
got
like, you got scrap from
duplicates,
duplicates.
but that means that you
But they-
already had to open up a
Open up
lot of
some,
supply
yeah.
drops to get those duplicates.
But when the supply drops came out, they were doing loads of events for Modern Warfare Remastered, like the Days of Summer event and stuff, and they
Oh,
were just
yeah.
like, they
Beach
brought
Bog.
out, like Beach Bog and prop hunt, and that were always like double credits and XP.
Yeah, double XP and
So
that.
it weren't it weren't even necessarily hard to get the supply drops in question. I mean, you could probably get 6 keys a match on double keys and XP.
Which COD was it where they were like, oh yeah, don't worry, we're adding supply drops, but it's only going to be
Black Ops 3.
cosmetic.
Cosmetics, yeah, it was Black Ops 3.
Was that Black Ops 3?
Call of Duty Ghosts was the micro DLC, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like very. It was like 2 guns you could buy in it.
The original was
Guns
Black
and
Ops
skins,
2.
weren't it?
Was Black Ops 2 with the skins, and then they added the Peacekeeper with DLC 1, was it?
I got the Peacekeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
they
fucking
yeah.
sick weapon.
But you get but that wasn't
A
the
whole
Peacekeeper wasn't,
DLC.
like the bargaining chip. Yeah,
A
an
whole
entire
DLC as well.
You got
And then I'm pretty sure it's because they probably saw CS:GO like because at the time of like 2015.
2013. It was
20
DLC too, weren't
Yeah.
it? That one.
Well, no, it was like I don't know about like what COD came out in 2014. Advanced Warfare. That was the
Advanced Warfare, yeah.
And that was, I'm pretty sure that was like the time where a lot of people were doing CS:GO case openings. Like a lot of people
Yeah, it
who
was,
weren't
yeah.
CS:GO YouTubers were opening cases. And then I'm
Make
pretty
music.
sure,
Make music one.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you probably saw like some guys at Treyarch, not Treyarch, actually Activision, probably saw it and they thought, wow, that's a great money making system. And then Advanced Warfare,
exactly.
Warfare, you got
Do
like
you know who I blame for
game
the
changing.
continuation of it all? Like,
Who?
do you know who I blame for having supply drops just absolutely rinse COD for these past like 5
Who?
years? YouTubers and influencers.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
there were how many videos did like people like FaZe Jev and Merc Music upload or opening like hundreds, even thousands of quid's worth for advanced supply drops, and
Yeah.
them getting like, but they did it all out to the point where they only got stick variants.
It's
It's like
same. It's the same with FIFA YouTubers like KSI, Rotashaw, Minimet. Now, like they'd spend like
Thousands.
2 or 3 grand
Yeah.
on a pack opening video, and they'd edit it out. So it'd be like, oh my god, I got Messi, I got Ronaldo, and it's
They're
like,
spending like fucking
yeah, but
4 grand just doing nothing.
you also like got a load of clutter that you nobody wants.
yeah, exactly.
I've said
They'll
that.
have they'll
I've
have
said that myself. I think
they'll have
it's-
had 6 hours of footage easily
Yeah.
from
think
recording
it's
them, and they'll have
really-
condensed it and cut it and snipped it into like a 6-minute video.
Because it was a lot of kids that were watching it. They were like, "Oh my god, I want to get that! I want to get that!" And it's like,
To get
yeah, good luck spending fucking 3 grand to get a Bell 20 fucking whatever it was.
to give
The thing
FIFA
is, it's their decision, though. You know what I mean? Like, if they do that thing, that's promotion. Take promotion how you will, but going into that risk, I think, yeah. I mean, I understand why a business would do that or a company would do that, and someone getting paid by them probably would do that. But like the people themselves that deserve, like, if they want to take the risk, I mean, that's what it is, you know.
Well, yeah, but
Jack
it was
raised
also
the-
because, well, go on.
Oh, just gonna say, away from this whole topic, but Jack raised a good point in chat. Do you think COD Online will come to the EU? I personally don't think so.
I
Well,
don't
they-
think.
well,
I had hope.
I had
Yeah,
hope
a
as
couple
well.
of years ago,
But I think our COD Online is at the moment Warzone. That is our COD Online because
Well, the closest you could probably get in theory to Call of Duty Online and the whole layout of it all is probably Call of Duty Mobile. If you
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
Call of Duty Mobile.
Yeah, nobody wants
Yeah.
to play fucking
Oh,
mobile.
fuck, I didn't even know
Because-
about
Well, think about it. In Call of Duty Mobile, it takes aspects from different games, like Call of Duty Online does,
that. That
and
looks fucking.
they like
brilliant.
they make original content with it as well. Like there's different guns and skins and shit in Modern War
But the truth is, no one
Call
wants
of
to play.
Duty
No one
Mobile.
wants to, no one wants to play Call of Duty in a mobile phone. And
Not fucking me for that.
Battlefield's died out as well.
Battlefield's pretty
5,
dead, yeah.
Battlefield 5. I mean, before I sort of like stopped playing PS4 because my room was being redecorated,
I say we played Battlefield quite a
We
lot
played-
before you went.
we played a lot of Battlefield. I played a lot of Battlefield 1 because it was a good, it's a game I
Yeah,
rather
but-
enjoyed playing. And we played a lot
played
of
them all
Battlefield 5 as well.
a lot.
Yeah.
Battlefield 4, 1 and
Battlefield-
5.
Not
That's
hard
what I
one.
enjoyed playing was 4, and that's probably like unpopular.
Yeah.
But that was
think-
my favorite.
I-
last.
Very popular.
Battlefield 4 was my last one I played as well.
Yeah, that is a really
I
popular.
love
But I think
opinion,
what
to be
killed
fair.
what definitely killed Black Ops Battlefield was when they released Battlefield 1,
Yeah.
and then people were like, oh,
We
there's
look forward to
women-
it at the
yeah.
trailer point. But...
You see this fucking
Yeah.
one-armed woman with a gun.
Yeah,
and
that
it's
was
like,
Battlefield 5, wasn't it?
oh, was that Battlefield
yeah.
5? Sorry,
Yeah, Battlefield 5 because
Yeah,
they released the
see-
trailer and it was like
see
just
some-
ridiculous.
A
It was
bald
like,
bitch
what
with a
the
fucking
fuck is
robot
going
arm.
on?
Fucking constant explosions and some Winter Soldier wannabe ass fucking woman.
And then everyone
Completely.
was just like, "What the fuck? What this isn't accurate. Like, why are there women in my war game?" That's basically what people were saying.
Yeah,
You gotta,
because-
I
Well,
mean,
It
you
was
gotta
yeah.
get
like
it
World War
right.
II,
I,
wasn't it?
like,
And,
That's
and
it.
they were
Women,
like,
women,
being
to
realistic
bring it,
and
to
stuff.
put
It's
it,
fucking World War
to
Two.
put it, to put it,
Didn't
to
really
put
happen,
it
did
to
it?
perspective. Like women were in World War Two.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah.
like
But
very
just
much on the
not as
front
much.
lines,
But I
but
think
not
the
the
as
front
amount
lines
that
at
they
all.
was
prominent.
pushed by some,
Well, it's pushed by NSJW sort of agenda,
Yeah.
isn't it?
At the
Sort of.
time,
And
they really give them a
there's-
hard time, and they listened to them, and now
Yeah.
they made a
Well,
game
yeah.
that's just not real.
And the
Well-
response to it was just fucking shit. It was basically, don't care,
They just
suck it
released.
up.
Well, they just released another trailer. That was
Yeah.
better. But,
I
yeah,
think
soldiers
getting
needed.
cooked by a small amount of people that shout loud.
In it.
And then put it into your massive company for a new game that doesn't work with this new idea. Like that's you've got to be. Oh,
To
you've
put it-
got.
But
And it's
although,
the small
you've
voices
gotta-
shout the loudest.
Yeah.
yeah. To bring it back to Call of Duty, like hate it all you want, but you've got to give them respect. Like they've brought back like the hype and the
For-
sort
yeah.
of like everything that surrounded Warzone. Like it is just, it's like it's gone back to how Call of Duty was, where everyone was playing it.
Yeah.
Everyone was playing.
Still have
it.
to play this yet. I've not gotten around to downloading it
Like-
yet.
Like in Warzone, it's like as hate it as much as you want. I haven't played Warzone, but I've played the Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's all right. It's not enjoyable.
In
It's
my-
pretty lackluster. It's pretty slow.
Shit.
It's not a
Yeah.
classic sort of Call of Duty game. It's
Josh.
very different.
Do you think in the new card, when you're sprinting, it feels like Battlefield? The whole game
Yeah,
feels
the
like
whole
Battlefield.
game
The
feels like
engine.
Battlefield.
Yeah.
FOV, everything like that.
And as well,
It's
it's
quite similar.
everyone's like, what I've heard is everyone thinks the game's fast paced because of the movement. Like on your screen, you feel like you're moving fast, but then everyone's
that could be-
camping.
That could be FOV though, to be fair.
No,
That's
it's
it.
FOV,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still haven't. Have they introduced? I don't think they've introduced Call of Duty yet, but they've got them in Battlefield. They had them in Battlefield 1.
They have FOV on PC.
Battlefield, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's PC. It's a lot
PC,
easier to get it
yeah.
on PC.
Yeah. It's,
Well,
a PC game without an FOV slider. It's like a car without wheels. It's like you're sat so close up
Yeah.
to your monitor that like if you have a 60 FOV, it makes me feel fucking motion sick,
Yeah,
and I have to go into the settings and physically change it because I can't play. Like I can't
It's
just see this
literally
little
the fir-
fucking
it's
narrow
the first thing
slit.
that I do straight away.
Yeah, straight up
every
to
game,
100.
straight away.
Yeah,
And I go 103 or 110.
110 is
It's
the
'cause
sweet spot.
It's because I'm used to Overwatch, so everything's 103 for me.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, get this right. Is the FOV the further it goes up? Is it further away? I can never remember.
Yeah,
It's the
the more,
it's
the
like the-
more it
Yeah,
is,
the
the
further
more
you are away, the faster you feel.
Yeah,
Mm.
fair enough. Yeah,
It
that's
basically
right.
just
Yeah.
like extends like the amount of like
Yeah,
space
yeah.
between your face and
It's
your gun.
essentially like it's like changing the pace of the game without changing other people's like
It's a good
experience.
competitive thing.
It's just
yeah.
it's just great to have.
Remember
like,
all the
it's a thing
earlier
in the
games
game.
where it's been massive gun second off your
Yeah.
screen? Like,
Yeah.
my God.
Like I
I'm
played
used to
Bad
that, though.
Company.
Like
God, I
Halo.
played Bad Company, and
Like,
Jesus fucking
yeah.
Christ on
Bad
PC.
Company, fucking Halo. the
Half
old
your
Halo
gun takes up your
games.
screen. You're like, what the fuck?
Your gun's like just like in your face.
It's like, can I
One
please fucking
thing,
change that?
you know Valorant. I think this
Hmm.
is such a good move. They've capped the FOV to 103, so no one has an advantage.
Yeah, because basically it's like field of
Some-
view and
yeah.
stuff.
That's
You
why
just make-
like CS is you can put your FOV to like 1 million.
That's it.
Yeah, because it's not like it's changing the
Oh, yeah.
range or the crosshair. It's just changing
No,
the
but
amount you
it
see.
gives you an advantage, David.
Yeah.
doesn't
Are you,
it? So,
are you sure? Because like,
Should be
usually,
like
in
that.
comp,
yeah,
usually in
No.
comp you can't change it past like
No,
60.
FOV, no. Yeah, if you go on commands, then you can,
you can
change it to like
whatever.
whatever. But that's because it's a source game and it's got
fucking dodgy code.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Source code leaked.
Well,
Source code leaked, boys.
what is the thing behind that? Because the latest I got was that it was like the source code from 2017 to 2018, and it was like a really outdated code, so it didn't
Yeah.
really matter. Like, what is the update on that? Are they safe to play or what?
So, they are safe to play.
No one
Valve
knows.
came out. Valve came out and was like, "It's been leaked, but it's only for 2 games. Just literally Counter Strike and TF2, and it's been leaked, and it's basically it's down source code. Any reason to play it? Any reason for players to be alarmed or to
Avoid the current builds.
a
Yeah.
current build, statement, and basically it's dating to 2017. Which is already a part of an existing leak from 2018. The source code has been leaked so many fucking times.
Yeah.
It's unreal because
To
it's
be fair,
fucking
I don't
source.
play. I don't play TF2 a lot.
Oh god, I haven't
mainly
played
because
TF2 since
it is-
fucking
I'm
school.
playing
It is-
about
well, actually,
45
Same.
me and you, Aaron, didn't we play
Yeah.
it like a month ago or something? And
It was like
just
an hour. It was like an hour. It was like, I was too
an
fucking
hour,
sweaty.
hour and a half, and it was like it's full of sweats. It's so easy to hack on there as well.
Yeah.
I just don't like
So
the
easy
way the
to-
game is for me. I don't like that
It
whole
feels- yeah.
cartoon thing. I don't like it. I don't know why.
I think
but
the only
it's-
reason I used to play I used to play TF2 was for Saxton Hale and Man vs Machine.
Man vs.
Because
Machine is good.
because those are the 2 fucking fun game modes. They used to fuck about on the Mario Kart maps because Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, I used to do
Rainbow Road.
Rainbow Road.
Was it dodgeball or volleyball?
Volleyball, yeah.
With the pyro right
Yeah.
click.
Pyro
that was
blasting
fun.
and stuff, yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah,
Wait, it was a rocket and that, yeah.
that was really fun. But
I remember I used to leave, the idle servers where you just leave your PC running overnight and you just generate items and stuff.
oh
I used to
yeah,
do that all the time. My fucking old
Fucking
account was
hell,
just
yeah.
full of items.
I see your fucking your electric bill must be through the roof.
It fucking must have, because
You
I
sweaty boy.
left my PC running for 2 days once, just
Oh,
on.
Jesus Christ.
Generating items. It was fucking beautiful. I woke up like, well, I turned my PC on. What the fuck do you mean? Basically, I walked into my room. I remember, like, second day of leaving it, come back from school, and they were just like, I think I had about like 20 items just sat. I was like, this is beautiful. A good way to farm items. And there were like trade servers as well, where you could like trade to get that rare Australian weapons, which are basically like gold weapons, but they cost like fucking shitloads of money.
Oh yeah. God, I mean, you've just got to admire the hackers. Like they do try to ruin your experience,
True.
like truly. But
I mean, like I
Got
said
that card.
probably a couple of weeks ago, like quarantine doesn't change anything for them. They'll still always be in that room.
oh yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright then. Do you want me to do the wheel?
Well, are we all done? Got anything to say about COD?
Trying to get the
Alright,
prices
I'm
of these fucking Australian weapons up, to be
Not been
honest.
too bothered. Last one I played was World War II, and I enjoyed that. I'm not like massively, but it was just a
I
good
did.
thing to do.
I
while music was
enjoyed
going.
that. I enjoyed that. You can go watch my Twitch clips.
Oh yeah. Actually,
Me and
they're actually quite funny.
Me and Naya.
So,
Only short, but I mean.
there's not many.
range for about £50 to £100 for an Australian weapon on TF2.
God damn.
So
World War Two.
on TF2, sorry.
Oh,
Fucking
sorry.
brain dead.
Good job, we're on board.
The thing is, though, Call of Duty World War Two could have been a really good game if it had
I actually
launched with the
enjoyed it.
content it had 6
Mm.
months after its release.
Oh yeah, they had
It
a
was a
lot.
joke.
But that's the thing now though with a lot of games, isn't it? Like that's the cliche. Like you release a game, it comes like bare bones or like it's got like a little bit of content, and then they just sort of build it up over time. And I personally think that's quite stupid. But
Exactly.
it's very
It's
smart.
a great step backwards.
But they only do it because it's very smart financially and
Yeah.
commercially. Like they can sit there and be like, Call of Duty Season 4. Like that's the
hate
thing.
that.
That's the thing that's Fortnite's brought in.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Well,
Basically
it was
half-baked
originally
cosmetic
Overwatch,
game.
wasn't it, that started it.
Well,
I don't respect it anyway.
Overwatch was loot boxes, and yeah, but yeah, they
Adding characters in slowly and that.
a lot of their content were cosmetics and the characters that you got were free. You
Didn't they
could
have
just get
seasons
them
though, or some
No,
kind
but
of like
no, David, that was
they would
ranked.
have events. Yeah.
events? Well, you know what I'm saying. Like it was
Yeah.
like it was something that everyone are rushing on. Put it that way.
Yeah, it's very much the
Well-
same sort of thing, and Fortnite sort of brought in the same effect where it's like
Yeah.
game updates every week, playlist changes in COD.
I mean,
know,
it
you
is
get
a
like
good
you get like
thing.
new
It's
stuff
good
in the
for business,
store.
you know.
Yeah,
What
that's what I'm
Overwatch-
saying. As much as we can sit here and complain about it, they're not going to change it because it's so good commercially and financially for the
Working
business.
well,
Yeah.
What Overwatch did, which were really good for it, they made it so everyone can get items. If you wanted to pay, you could, but you'd always get them for free anyway.
Yeah. No, that's that. Well,
So there's no cheat out of it. If you wanted to
that's,
pay to get it faster, there's still a chance. But it's
that's
gambling.
like the opposite of Fortnite.
Yeah,
Like you need to put money into
Fortnite,
Fortnite
you
if you
have to
want
pay.
a cosmetic
but to be honest, for a free
and
game
Call of
mode,
Duty.
with Overwatch, you pay for a game, and everything
Yeah.
else is an add-on in it.
I suppose if it's a free game, you've got a pass where you can sell things
And as
and it's not
well-
like cosmetics. As much as I hate
Yeah,
Fortnite
it's
as a
not
game,
pay
and I
to
think
win,
it's
which is good.
stupid.
Do you know what I
It's not pay
fear?
to win at all.
I fear a game that gets really popular. I mean, it's probably already exists. But a game that gets really popular of all skill, and then not just cosmetics, but it becomes a pay to win over time. And then
That was
to the point-
essentially like Black Ops 3.
Yeah,
Advanced
Black Ops 3 was
Warfare.
basically-
Yeah,
well,
that,
yeah,
that,
but
that,
I mean,
that was
that's
Advanced
most-
Warfare, but it's not.
I'm talking about standalone though, not something
Yeah,
that you
I'll
could
say
just wait a
Advanced-
year for.
Advanced Warfare and that they were sort of they didn't rise to popularity as much as Fortnite did. But Advanced
Yeah,
Warfare was
yeah.
essentially pay to win. I will agree with that.
Yeah, I'm on about like standalone competitive games that probably
Mhm.
will be lasting for a long time. that
Something
people
like
will play for
Fortnite,
years.
something like CS:GO.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm worried about that. Really, well, I'm not really worried about it, but like for for people that get into it, I guess I'm a little
I think it probably will happen, to be fair,
bit. It will.
and it's gonna suck
Too much money in the gaming industry, man.
so much. It's ridiculous how much money that like it is now.
The thing is, though, I really don't understand Activision financially when it comes to Call of Duty, because they know that everyone knows that everyone's in isolation at the moment, right? And how long has the community for Call of Duty been asking for a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 remaster?
Fucking years.
Oh,
That's
since
where the
Since-
money is, isn't it?
probably
If you
since
think
Probably
about
PS4.
it.
since, probably,
probably since
yeah, but get
MWR.
this, right?
I'm sure it is gonna happen.
Yeah, since Modern
after
Warfare Remastered
Warzone.
came out. Oh, Barney, that's the thing. It has happened. They've released Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, but the fucking thing is, it's only campaign.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
What
well, yeah,
sense
but
does that make financially?
No, it makes
It's
sense
because of
financially for their
Warzone,
current.
they
No,
wanna
no,
keep
yeah,
Warzone
no.
going.
Oh
It
yeah,
makes
they
sense
definitely only released it
financially.
single
Yeah,
player.
it
Yeah.
makes sense financially for their current game. Like if they were to release Modern Warfare, I've said this previously. I don't know if I think it was David and Barney or something like that.
Yeah.
But I said like
It's me
if
as
they
well.
were to if they were to release Modern Warfare 2 remastered with multiplayer,
It wasn't dead.
Warzone, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, it'd die. They would have wasted so much money on producing it and getting the money to make more content for the game. It would have just basically
True.
it would have literally financially a lot
It would
of
have killed the
decisions.
game.
A lot of decisions now. What you've got to keep in mind that are in the gaming industry that are made by EA, Activision, are decisions that are made with a financial gain
Money in mind, yeah.
with financial gain in mind. If
Games are no longer about the players; it's about money.
if a game can
Yeah.
be a game, you could release a developer like Treyarch could release the best Call of Duty gameplay wise since the beginning of Call of Duty. But if it makes no money, if it's got no financial potential, it'll get discarded because Activision they don't care about the people. Because they know that people like me, I've bought a Call of Duty every year since fucking God knows when.
Hey Joe,
They know that people like me will buy it.
this is one thing which
Gotta say.
Rocket League and Fortnite do really well. All the money they earn, almost all of it, goes to tournaments, so people earn it instead of going to help financially for the company. all the money goes to like tournaments instead.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Well, Activision, fucking hell. Well, Activision are worth well, their revenue in 2018 was $7.5 billion, and that's just in 2018 alone. And they also, aren't they like partnered or they bought Blizzard now?
Blizzard owns
Yeah.
Activision.
Yeah.
Blizzard own Activision. It's the other way
either
around.
Blizzard, no, I think it's Blizzard co-owns Activision or something like that.
I think it's like a sort of mutual agreement, right?
Mm.
It's definitely, yeah. The company owns and operates additional studios. Yeah, it's like a sort of cooperation, like a blend between two. It's like if EA and Ubisoft
Yeah,
was the partner.
they've merged. Yeah, I just checked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've merged.
It is. That's like how EA and Respawn always work together until the split.
Well, Respawn's now an EA development company
Yeah.
because they made the new
Apex.
Star Wars game. Well, they made the new Star Wars game as well, which is
Yeah.
fucking great. If may I add. I do recommend you play it if you like single player games.
Which
Well,
one's that? The Fallen Order.
Fallen Order, fucking great game.
Looked good.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful game.
Right.
It's a shame it's got no additional content.
Mhm.
You ready to wrap it up, then, lads?
Yeah, I mean we've covered all the topics that we've sort of
Yeah,
written down.
I think
I'm
this is
just
going to be
about ready.
our longest episode, lads. It's an hour and an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That covers
Jesus.
basically a couple of days that things have happened.
yeah,
doesn't it?
pretty much.
Since
Be
like
ready,
we
yeah.
should have.
Covers like the time that we've had off.
Exactly.
Yeah. To be fair, if you'd have let me rant on for cards as much as I could, it'd probably
Hey.
go on for about
Lad,
3 days.
Oh, we know that.
Oh, yeah.
2
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah,
I
don't
should have
worry.
made it to a part 2 or something.
Mm.
Alright.
Yeah,
Okay, let's do the wheel then, guys.
Yep.
yeah.
Basically,
Who we got lined up?
we got Jack Revel, Max, and Dan. What I've done
Okay.
is I've
Come on, Max.
Put-
pal.
eight times or 4 times of Max and Dan, and then I've only put 2 of Jack's because Jack's already been.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
less
because
of
Jack's
who's
yeah,
been on,
it's-
yeah.
Jack's already been on. Yeah, that's fair.
Let me know when it's on the stream so I can spin it.
Will do.
So we've got.
We gotta get some more guests on. Man.
Is it bad that I've just kind of been letting you lot rant and just been scrolling down Twitter?
To be honest, that's what.
To be
I've
fair,
been
when it
doing.
went on the
Yeah.
games thing, I started.
Yeah.
kind of like-
I just kind of opened up Instagram. I was like, alright, boys. Alright, it's on the screen now.
Okay, I'm gonna spin.
You know, you go off. You know, it's fine.
Oh, I'd do the same. man.
Oh my
Don't
God.
blame you.
What's going on there?
Oh,
Dan,
no.
Dan.
Max, get in. It's Max.
Come on, Max.
No,
Wait, is
it's
it Max?
not.
Wait, is
Can't
it? What?
see it.
Yeah, it's got quite a delay in the street. It's Jack.
Don't tell
Oh,
us. until
spin
it
the wheel
hits
again. Spin the wheel again.
Okay.
Well, no, well, no, the wheel.
Jack Revel.
We're gonna
cannot
have
argue
to do
with the
Jack.
wheel.
We're gonna be doing Jack again.
All right, that's fine.
Doing Jack. No
Jack
worries.
Revel.
Oh God, Max
Yeah,
is not gonna be happy. Max is not gonna be
Unbelievable.
happy.
Who's
Oh.
the not you now again?
Yeah, Harvey.
Thingy.
Harvey wants to get on the wheel.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Podcast.
fair enough. Man.
To be fair, he's on the. You're on the server, aren't you?
9.
You
Yeah,
swear
he
he
is.
is.
He is.
He's Big John at breakfast.
Oh, is he? Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
about that.
Right, yeah. We'll get him on.
Yeah,
We'll get him on.
We'll get you
He's
on.
got a good. He's got a good
Come on.
mic as well. He's got a condenser.
Does
he's
it? Oh,
he-
hey up.
he's
Oh,
a-
what do you have?
He spent his Mackie's money on a Mac PC and a condenser
Yeah.
and some audio
I see what
equipment.
you did there.
Hey,
No, he genuinely
you need
did.
to Get yourself an SM57 if you want to record guitar, Harvey. I'm just shouting you out right now.
Oh,
It's
SM57
great.
was good.
It's right good for instruments.
Mm.
Good
Well, we've
investment.
got a few
Pretty cheap
good,
as well.
we've got a few
Yeah,
good stories
100.
and topics that we can talk with Harvey. Definitely.
If I bring up the band, I'm
Yeah.
leaving. I'm joking.
Come on,
Okay.
people want to hear.
Josh.
I like how we're ending the stream and now we're getting like 9 views. What the fuck?
That's just how it
do you wanna-
is,
do
man.
you wanna
Fucking
wrap it
rigged.
up And Aaron do a plug
Exactly.
again.
Alright, so everybody, if you wasn't here at the start of the stream, I'd like you to introduce you all to our lovely new sponsor, Rogue Energy,
They're
right in
beautiful
that right
people.
corner of the screen. in our little description.
Yeah, it's
Is
like
it
a description. It's like
about
a sort of-
information? Rogue Energy. Use code HUB for 10% off your order. It's a beautiful, beautiful company.
Yeah,
Loves
and,
small content creators.
exactly. It
Just,
supports people like us. We get these. We get to
Just,
provide you guys.
All the little
with-
young boys that
with-
are bored
with-
during lockdown.
We get to provide you guys with discounts. We get
Discounts
free
for your Rogue Energy.
for your lead-free.
So you're,
Energy.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
You
you're
don't want
lead
lead in
free.
that, man. Don't do that.
You do not want lead in your
Not
drink.
Lead-free
Just
energy.
I'll also say this again. If you are dyslexic or slightly retarded, that is HUB.
HUB, all in capitals.
All
in capitals.
HUB for 10% off of our beautiful sponsor, Rogue Energy. I don't know if we might be getting other sponsors. I don't know. We'll have to look into it. But other than that,
Any
it's
sponsors,
been-
give them our way.
Yeah, fucking give us a shout. But other than that, I think we've wrapped it up pretty well.
I just can't wait for that Raid Shadow Legends sponsor.
Oh, that's gonna be minty. That one.
So I can put my gamer voice on.
Aaron, just
Yeah,
wait
Jack.
until we get U2s. Okay.
Oh, we get you choose
Right.
it.
Jack, you got anything else to say before we?
I do.
end?
I do.
Oh God,
Nothing-
I hope it's
nothing-
not anything controversial.
Jack,
Yeah,
nothing
don't
bad,
ruin
nothing
us.
bad.
We
Don't
said this
ruin
would be
it.
third.
Don't
Not
worry,
racist.
it's not. I'm not racist.
Go on.
What are you laughing at?
No, no.
YouTube.com/JT plays
No.
score 6901.
Yeah, we'll
Big
Get
link.
at it.
get the link. Get the link in the. We'll get the link.
Get the link in the chat, boys.
Make some pretty,
Yeah,
pretty funny videos.
Get some.
Get
some.
at it if you like average content.
Yeah, his GA videos are actually quite funny. So
Get some fucking
Yeah, man.
cappers in the chat. Get some
Yeah, when I come
keepos in the
out,
chat
make
for Jack T Games, boys.
so me too. I'll put it in the Discord actually.
David Cap. No, I said a fucking keepo, not a kappa.
Oh, what you don't like the original?
It's gotta be
Yeah,
the
we'll.
it's gotta be the OG. To be fair, the OG.
So yeah,
Kappa.
JT plays _6901 on YouTube.
What about
Cannot-
Kappa Clothes?
Cannot stress this enough. My content is
Kappa
unbelievably
class.
average.
What
Barney,
about
if you wanna,
Pool's closed Kappa?
it's in the.
Oh no,
Funny.
I didn't see that one.
What'd you say, Jack?
That's my new
It's in
favorite.
the. It's in the
Pool's
Discord.
closed, boys.
Okay.
Sorry, we're just like spouting about fucking
Sorry,
pools
you,
being
you
closed
carry
here.
on, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
come
just,
join the Discord, boys. It's a fun
Hmm.
time, you know.
Sometimes we don't have any private channels. So
We have a nice
sorry.
cock and ball section. We don't have a cock.
mild dig at Aaron. Is that a
Wait,
mild
what?
dig at Aaron?
Maybe,
So,
maybe. Maybe.
I got
Hey.
that straight away.
Look,
Might be.
right. Look, I made it as a meme so I could test out the fucking bitrate, but then fucking
But then use it all the time.
we don't use. I use it all the time. I'm mostly in the hub, right? But whenever I go on my server, Max is always in there, and I'm like, "Oh, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, just start listening to music." So that's why I'm always in there, because Max is always in there.
Oh.
I go in there, so.
David goes in
There's
as well.
only 3 people that are allowed in there, so.
9 technically, but it's just hidden.
Well, yeah,
It's
well,
nice.
there you go.
Alright.
It's like a 9. It's like a 9.
I can't even go in the NHS chat anymore. That's just locked.
Is
I
it
remember
locked?
the first time I
Yeah.
thought that like Discord was hacked by like some ghost because I was like, why is his
I joined the
groovy getting summoned here and I'm just not seeing anything? And
Right.
then I just got sucked into. That
Oh, I know
server.
why. Because I've not put your fucking rolls in it. That's why.
No, you have now, but before I didn't see it, and now I
No,
can see
I didn't
it.
put the anti-moist boys in the roll.
But
Yeah, I
so
should
join
use
the
that.
Discord. We have a sort of a VC generator. So if you want to make your own voice channels, so if you're playing Overwatch or Rust and 2 other people playing, I don't know, CS:GO, you can make separate
Or
voice
set a
channels.
coaster.
Yeah.
Or a set of Corsa Competizione. Pre-order it now. We're not sponsored. It just sounds like a great game.
Yo, that'd be
Um,
great.
Yeah, do it.
That'd be
I think
great.
that's
That
it.
actually would be.
Anything
I think
else?
that's it from
Mhm.
from myself, David, Aaron,
Yeah.
Barney, and our guest Jack, Jack T, not Jack R.
Jack T Games.
This has
Jack
been the whole
R's next.
podcast.
6901.
Make sure you subscribe to JT Plays _6901 on YouTube. Yeah, there's a lot of racing game videos.
A lot of
F1,
racist videos. Oh my god, that's so
That's
bad.
horrible.
That's
Well,
horrible.
you
How
know.
could you say that? He's a
Well, you
racist.
know.
He's a professional racist.
Why does everyone
yeah.
think I'm a rampant racist? I don't get it.
Because you're absolutely rapid on them in that Nissan GT on those tracks. Absolutely rapid, mate.
Anyway, before this gets too far, we'll see you in a bit.
In a bit.
Bye.
Bye, boys. Have a nice night. Stay safe. Stay hydrated.
Greenest!